Hi guys, my name is Kelly Skockle and I wanted to make a video because I figure it's so much easier than sending messages back and forth and just explain how my upcoming challenge group is going to work. But before I do that, I want to just give you kind of a little brief history of how I got started with all of this. So 5 years ago, we'd completed our family. I'm a mom to four. And I was looking for a way to lose the end of my baby weight. I was a health and fitness major in college. I actually got my master's degree. I teach health and PE. My husband does as well. And we've always been really healthy, but I could not get the end of my baby weight off. And I felt like it was getting harder and harder as I was getting older to feel like I had a solution. I had a gym membership. We had a family membership at the YMCA. It was $130 a month. And I remember packing all my kids up, the stroller, the supplies, driving there, unpacking. I was exhausted by the time I got to the gym, and I almost never made it in time for a group fitness class. And my kids hated being checked into the childcare. We had to pay an additional $9 a visit for childcare. And it was just this huge ordeal. Often we were going at night and the kids were tired, and I knew I needed to exercise for my sanity, but it just wasn't working out there. And then I joined a running club. I thought, well, at least I could run and maybe push a double jogger. I ran marathons, half marathons. I still wasn't getting results. In fact, when I was running marathons, I was actually the biggest I'd ever been. And I've never been a really large person, but you know, when you just don't feel good in your own skin. My nutrition was kind of all over the place. I think I probably wasn't getting enough calories, or I wasn't eating the right foods. I remember we used to drive through a coffee stand every day on the way to school, and I'd get a mocha. My breakfasts were usually really high carb, and I was just not eating well. So a friend of mine asked if I wanted to join one of these challenge groups, and I said no the first couple of times. I thought, I don't need this. I don't need to pay for something that I already know how to do. This is what I do for a living. I should know how to do this. But in May of 2015, I finally just said, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I know there's a 30-day money back guarantee. I'm going to give it my best effort for 1 month. And honestly, I thought that I would be returning everything. So I went all in with my program. I started with one called the 21-Day Fix. It was 30 minutes a day from home, minimal equipment. And I committed to the nutrition program, which was these color-coded portion fix containers that were so simple to use. I didn't count calories, I didn't count macros. I simply filled up the correct container with the food that I was supposed to eat. For example, the red container is your protein, so I'd put chicken breast. The green container was my veggies. I'd fill it with lettuce, and then, you know, so on. And you just dump it all on your plate, and it's pre-measured, so you really don't have to think. And I committed to drinking Shakeology every day. And I will tell you, when I started drinking Shakeology, before I started drinking it, I thought it was such a scam. I thought, I already drink a protein powder from Costco. I don't like shakes. I'm not a shake person really. And I just was completely uneducated on the importance of the nutrition piece when it came to these shakes. So again, I thought, I'm just going to try it out for a month, and they have a bottom of the bag guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can return everything and get your money back within 30 days, which was my plan. But I said, if I'm going to do this, I want to give it 100% effort. So my husband agreed to do it with me. We went all in. Every single day we did our workouts from our garage. Every single day I used the portion fix containers and tracked what I was eating. And every single day I was drinking my daily Shakeology. In that first 21 days, I lost 5 pounds and 7 inches. And on my frame, that was a lot. That's all I needed to lose. My husband lost 17 pounds. And we both looked at each other at the end and we were like, this is it. This is the solution. Like, we have found a way to sustain this lifestyle. It didn't feel restrictive. I could still have things like chocolate and sweets and wine if I wanted to. It was doable. I was like, I can do this as a busy mom, and I don't have to take my kids to a gym anymore. It was so much less expensive than what I was doing. And now with the price of gym memberships are just crazy, I thought, this is what we need. And that's why I became a coach. So what's a challenge group going to look like for you? If you want to start with me, we are kicking off next week. There is a brand new program that just released this week, and it's called MBF, Muscle Burns Fat. The cool thing about that is you are going to get a whole lot of really cool things that have never been offered before. Number one, you're going to get access to something called Beachbody On Demand. It's basically like Netflix for workout programs, and you can access it from your smart TV, Fire Stick, Roku, phone, laptop, lots of different ways. I use a Fire Stick every day. And when you log in, it's going to look just like Netflix, where each workout program is going to be a square. So MBF will be one of them, and then there's going to be 1,000 more. I mean, there's over 1,000 workouts loaded on there for you. So you're going to get that membership for an entire year. You are also going to get a bag of Shakeology. Now, if you're feeling skeptical about Shakeology, let me just answer a quick question for you. I often hear from people that they already drink a protein shake, and so they don't need to use this. Let me just tell you, and this comes from my nutrition background, we as people living in a first world country are not protein deficient. In fact, we probably overeat protein. And so the idea of a protein shake isn't really something that we actually need. What we are deficient in is nutrients. We are nutrient deficient. And so when you get a protein shake from Costco or wherever else, typically those are just really made for protein only. Shakeology is so much more than that. It is an okay source of protein, but it also includes 70 superfoods. It has probiotics and prebiotics, which are amazing for your digestive system. In fact, it's going to keep you very regular. Has adaptogens, which help with mood stabilization. It has your daily multivitamin. I haven't taken a vitamin in 5 years. It has so many important things in it for your body. It is going to be an immune booster. 5 years, my husband and I haven't been sick one time. I think we've missed drinking Shakeology maybe a total of 5 times. You guys, it's kind of that idea of like pay now or pay later. The only time I've been to the doctor is for like an annual checkup. I've been that healthy. And you can't put a price on that. So anyway, with all that said, Shakeology, you'll get a bag of it, and it's a 30-day supply, and you can choose chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, or cafe latte, and they come in a whey protein or a pea protein, which is vegan. You're also going to get, for the first time ever, we are giving you access to both of our nutrition programs. So you heard me mention that I use one called the Ultimate Portion Fix, where you're going to get color-coded Portion Fix containers. But the two programs, that one is very structured, and you're going to get daily videos and so much training right there on Beachbody On Demand to teach you how to use it. The other program we have is called To Be Mindset, and that's more about the mindset behind eating, and it's a lot more flexible. So if you don't like the rigidity of the Portion Fix containers, that might be a better program for you. The cool thing is you're going to get access for the first month to both of the programs, so you can look through them. It's like $160 value that we're giving you as a part of your starter package. I can't even explain how amazing both programs are, and finding one that fits your needs. Also on Beachbody On Demand, you're going to have access to a cooking show where they show you how to make all these foods, daily recipes, meal ideas, Shakeology blends, so many different things at your fingertips. The coolest part too is that you are going to be put into a group with Megan Davies, who is the trainer that created Muscle Burns Fat. And this is exclusive to this group only. So if you're on Facebook, you get to be put into a group with her where she's coming on live every day and answering questions, and she will even answer your personal questions. It's so cool. It's like a celebrity that you're going to get access to as part of being this kind of test group, kickoff group for this new program. You'll also be put into my challenge group, and this is going to be a group of women that are all doing the program at the same time. So next week, we're going to call it Prep Week. We're going to be learning how to use everything, diving into our materials. And you guys, if you're going to be on the road or on vacation, it doesn't matter. I've done these from the beaches of Hawaii, from the campground at the Grand Canyon, on a cruise ship. They can literally be done in minimal space with minimal equipment. And finally, the last thing that you're going to get in your starter pack is you're going to get a set of ropeless. It's a ropeless jump rope. It's so cool. So it's basically the idea of a jump rope, but it's just got like a short rope attached to it, and that's part of Muscle Burns Fat. That's one of the pieces of equipment that you're going to need, and that's going to come in your starter pack. So I know I just gave you a ton of information, but please know this. The best part, not only are we going to do this 3 weeks together, then she's releasing Muscle Burns Fat Advanced in August, which you can roll right into, and you're going to have access to all of these programs for an entire year. You can be in my challenge groups for the rest of your life. You never have to make another purchase. It's sort of like your starter pack gets you started, and then what you want to get beyond that is completely up to you, but I'll never kick you out of my groups. You'll have a lifetime of support. Personal messages from me. If you want to hop on a phone call with me, that's great. If you want to hop on a Zoom call so we can talk face to face, that's great too. But I want you to feel supported. So not only will you be in Megan Davies' Facebook group, that's really big, but then you'll be in my private group and getting the support to be successful in MBF. And then with any other programs, you can just continue on and go through our library of programs after that, or you can repeat MBF or do whatever you want to do. So I know you're probably feeling a little bit skeptical. I know it's so common. I felt the same way, but if it makes you feel better, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't get the results you like, just return it. It's no big deal. But I'm pretty positive that you're going to love it, and you're going to love the ability to work out at home 30 minutes a day and get amazing results that you can sustain forever. So after you're done watching this video, if you would just respond back to me, let me know what questions you've got, how I can help you, what you struggle with the most, and then we will get you started.